Breaking news. Donald Trump is at it again with his unilateral oil grab of Venezuela, now looking domestically for even more oil. The president addressed the country in a live broadcast.
Last night at 11:58 p.m., U.S. Special Forces stormed the McDonald's at the Boca Raton location. Beautiful building. And captured 2 employees. You might call them employees, you might not. This is a beautiful location, probably one of the best McDonald's that you've ever seen. They have beautiful Whoppers, beautiful Whoppers. Nobody has shoved more burgers in their mouth than I have. But last time I went in there was a terrible misuse of oil. People were slipping, oil on the floors. You've never seen so much oil. People were slipping, people were falling. It was more oil than a Diddy party. So I said, nobody knows oil better than me. I can fix this place. So I had to have it. And I walk up to the manager and I said, what's your name? And he says, my name's Greg. So I says, Greg, you're fired. I'm taking the location. This location is mine now. It is no longer yours, Greg. And so he hid like a dog, him and his work wife, Donna, like Rosie O'Donnell, she's the worst. Anyway, we storm in there with the Special Forces, and they said, we're in here with the Special Forces. But they hid, they tried to hide from us. We looked for them, and they hid, but we found them. And if you can see from this beautiful drawing, quite the beautiful drawing, Barron drew this himself. You see Greg and his work wife, Donna, she's a little bit larger. You didn't hear that from me. Actually, you did. I just said it. So we captured Donna. We captured Greg. What a loser. And we said, this is our McDonald's, and it's probably going to be the best McDonald's you've ever seen.
As Trump addressed the nation, many former McDonald's employees went to the streets in celebration. Hamburglar, now that the location is under new management, how are you feeling?
I couldn't be more ecstatic that Ronnie, Grimace, Mayor McCheese, and Bertie will finally be able to unionize.
That being said, would you consider going back to work there full-time?
Nah.
Trump continued his address and detailed his plans for this location's success.
So we're going to have new management. All the employees, they're so happy. They probably think it's me, but I'm running the country. So I'm going to put Little Rubio in charge. It's probably my favorite human. I say probably a lot. So the Happy Meals, they gotta change. People have been saying it for years. They're made in China. Cheap plastic Chinese toys. Instead of these toys, we're gonna put in Little Rubio plushies. They're gonna sell like hotcakes, which we also sell at McDonald's. And they're gonna do better than the Labubu's. Labubu's. Who even wants a little boo-boo? Everybody's gonna want a little Rubio. I want one. There's a drink machine. Beautiful machine. And I noticed on the drink machine it says, push for ice. And I said, nobody pushes ice better than I do. So I pushed the ice. There wasn't a lot of ice. We're gonna fix the ice. And one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make this McDonald's great again. RFK Jr., do you have something you'd like to say?
You can't spell Asperger's without burgers. Furthermore, ice cream machine down, autism up. Coincidence? I think not.